Yo, we had some crazy basketball tonight. Guys, welcome to another episode of Box Score Breakdown. I'm your host, Tim Wilton, bringing you another Banger Sports Ethos presentation on this lovely Thursday where everyone decided to hoop and put up crazy numbers. Oh, man, I can't wait to talk about it. 8 games for today's slate. I am excited to go over the news. Why waste any time? Let's get straight to the action. First game of the day, Tyrese Maxey saves the day for the Philadelphia 76ers, 113-111 over the Sacramento Kings. We'll go ahead and talk about the Kings first to see what happened over here. I believe Zach LaVine did return. He was here for this game, but he came off the bench. And I don't know. Well, to be fair, let's start with Dennis Schroeder, who did start in his place. Actually, there was no rust for this one also, by the way. 27 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 5 triples, 9 of 16 from the field. Hit all 4 of his free throws. That's a okay. I mean, if you streamed, yeah, I would not roster this guy in a 12-team league, but wow, that's a pretty good game. Way to shut me up. DeMar DeRozan, 25, 4, and 8. Nice 8 dimes from him. You got a triple, 60 from the field, 60%, and 75% from the free throw line. It's a little off for him, shooting 6 to 8, but he will be better most times. You have 14, 7, and 3 from Domantas Sabonis on 60%. Not good free throws, 2 or 4. He's had some good games where it was like, oh man, are we getting like OG Sabonis back? Maybe. Although, man, what happens at this trade deadline? It's so dead. You know, trade deadline's in a week, right? Literally. The trade deadline is a week from today, and it feels like crickets and tumbleweed. Who knows? But if we do happen to see something about him getting traded, I wonder what his new role will look like in a new team. I think he might be pretty useful. Either way, we'll keep an eye on it. If not, he may be a shutdown risk. We don't know. Just keep rolling with it. It's been a weird season for Sabonis. Precious Achiuwa had 8 and 13, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 4-7 from the field. That's a solid game. I mean, if you just happen to be rostering Precious Achiuwa, cool, but yeah, I would not bank on that. And Nick Clifford stayed in the starting lineup. He had 2 points and 6 rebounds. More one of those sleepy silly season. Sleepy season. We should just start calling it that. One of those silly season guys you want to keep an eye on. Off the bench, you had Dylan Cardwell, who had 5 fouls, man. He got like fouls really early in the game. He only played 14 minutes, did not do his best. 4 rebounds and a block. I would hold it possible because he had been balling before that, putting up like top 50 numbers. I know blocks are more weighted than the rest of the categories, but he's been good, and I think he gets a lot of run down the stretch. Zach LaVine off the bench had 17 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals with 2 triples. Did not shoot well at all, 5 of 16 from the field, but he did hit all 5 of his free throws, and we take that. Looks like Maxime Reynaud had a pretty solid game, more of a deeper league guy, maybe a dynasty guy. I don't know, man. I don't know what happens long term as far as the center situation here in Sacramento, but he had 8 points and 7 rebounds with the steal in his 18 minutes. Oh, they played Keon Ellis. Look at that. 10 points, steal in the block, 2 dribbles, and 57 from the field. Huh. Wonder what it looked like if he actually got minutes. We'll go ahead and talk about the good old Philadelphia 76ers. And yeah, man, like I said, Tyrese Maxey not only saved the day, but he balled out, man. Big performance number 1. That's number 1. We're going to count. That's big performance number 1 of the night. 40 points, 4 rebounds, 8 dimes, 1 steal, 4 triples, 67% on 18 shots, just crazy efficiency, and a nice 12 of 13 from the line. Banger game. He's going to be one of the elites, man. He might be a top 6 player. He's like, what, 25? Top 6 player for the next 6-7 years? I love to see it. His backcourt mate didn't do as well. VJ Edgecombe took a backseat here. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. He's kind of doing what he does, but just limited usage. Took 7 shots. He made 2 of them. That sucks. He did give you a triple to go along with it. We kind of know that now, though. If Paul George won, who I'll tell you his line in a second, and Joel Embiid are there, Edgecomb's to the back of the car. You no longer get to sit in the passenger seat next to Tyrese Maxey. That's not how it works. Joel Embiid, by the way, 37, 5, and 8, still in the block, 1 triple, 62 from the field, 10 of 13 from the line. Not his best free throw night, but who would have thought? Who would have thought his knee would have made it? There was this like random article that came out over the summer that was really good about Joel Embiid, closer to preseason, and I absolutely enjoyed it. And like, I felt bad for him because I was like, man, this dude's career, like what he could be if he was healthy. This is what he can be when he's healthy. It's a beautiful sight to see Embiid being able to ball like that. Paul George had 15 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 triple, 7 to 15 from the field. Solid middling game. He's still floating top 70 value, which is solid. He belongs on rosters, absolutely. Of course, I don't think you need to roster Kelly Oubre. There's just not enough to do. It's not the fact that we don't think Kelly Oubre can put up stats. Although, like, Kelly Oubre's not this like crazy good player. He just falls into situations and it's like, oh, we have to rely on Kelly Oubre now. And he just starts putting up stats. They don't need to rely on him. 4 points and 3 rebounds with 3 shots. Yeah, go ahead, drop him. It's not worth it. And lastly, nobody else really did literally anything off the bench. You had like 5 points from Dominique Barlow, 4 points from Jared McCain. You had 2 blocks and 2 rebounds from Adembona. It was the main guys. That is 76ers hoops when the guys are healthy. Good dub for the 76ers. Man, maybe they make some noise in the playoffs. Who knows? Next game of the day, we go ahead and wait. We got to do it. Fire Doc Rivers. Feels so good to say that. Washington Wizards win it 109-99 over the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't even know what this team is doing. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. Ryan Rollins, you expect him to ball out. This is a good line, although he did have like 3 crazy early fouls. It literally didn't play most of the second quarter. Actually, all the second quarter and most of the first quarter. But he finished with 17, 3, and 8 with 4 steals, 3 triples, good 54% from the field. He's got all the room in the world to ball out. I don't know what happens at the trade deadline. Honestly, the trade deadline is waiting on one guy from this team that is not healthy. Everyone just wants to see what Giannis does. That's literally all it is. That's all it is. Are you going to move or you're not? By the way, like, this team's not going anywhere. They're literally not going to go anywhere. Ryan Rollins has all the room to just ball out. So just if you have him, man, just enjoy the ride. I don't know who this guy is. Who is this Miles Turner? We've seen the big block numbers. We've seen it. You're rebounding now? 21, 14, 1 assist, 6 blocks, 2 triples, 50 from the field, 3 from the free throw. He just had a 31 burger like literally the other day. I never saw that coming. I mean, usually it takes time for players to adjust to their new teams, but this is crazy. I have no words for this. Bobby Portis, 19, 7 and 3, 2 triples, 47 from the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. Solid. He gave you a block too, by the way. He's getting a bunch of minutes, 36. Yes, you should roster him in 12-team leagues. Kyle Kuzma, too. Not as fond as Kyle Kuzma. One day I'm going to tell you a story why I'm not as fond as Kyle Kuzma. It's a crazy story. Random. It's fantasy related, of course, but we'll get into that another day. Kyle Kuzma had 19, 9 and 6 on 8 of 18 from the field, 3 from the free throw line. Solid game. I'll give him his credit there. You should roster him. He's got plenty to do. Interesting, someone you want to keep an eye on in deeper leagues is Pete Nance. He had 20 minutes and had 13, 6, and 1 with 1 steal, 1 triple on 60% shooting. That's an interesting thing. I might be someone that might get some run down the line when silly season gets, or sleepy season, as we called it earlier in the show. And lastly, you had 5 points on crappy shooting from Cole Anthony, 2-11 from the field. He also gave you 2 rebounds and assist and a steal. I thought he might be able to do some more, man, but I don't know. I don't even think you need to try this in like 14 teams. This might be deeper leagues. Definitely not a 12-teamer if it's looking like that. We'll go ahead and check on the Wizards. I'm just waiting for the day, man. I'm waiting for the day when we see the Alex Sarr and Keyshawn George all-star bids. Alex Sarr, 16-17 with 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Bro, hey man. If you got league pass, just tune into a Wizards game for me. He shot 46 from the field, hit one of his threes, 1 out of 3, and 3 or 4 from the free throw line. Alex Sarr is going to be very good. One day it's going to be very, very good. Keyshawn George had 23, 5 and 5, 2 steals and a block, 2 triples, 41%. He took 24 shots. He's got the green light. This is what we wanted. I think I told you sometime in early January, December, I was like, guys, buy low. He looks like crap right now. You still got CJ there doing whatever CJ does. Yeah, This is why you wanted to buy low. He hit his only free throw too. It's Keyshawn George season. Well, I'm all for it. Chris Middleton at 13, 6, and 4 with a triple. He's kind of doing enough. I think it's more 14 team league thing, but nothing more than that. By the way, Trey Johnson did get injured. I don't know if you guys saw that he had an ankle injury. He left kind of early in the game. I think it was second quarter. He had 8 points and 2 dimes before he left. I don't know how severe it is. We'll just kind of keep an eye on the injury report. I'm trying to see who got a little bit more minutes here. You had some more time from Bub. He had 13, 4, and 6 with a steal and 2 triples on 44 from the field and 3 3 from the free throw line. Bub, yes, might be more of a play in 12-team leagues again. You had 12 and 6 from Justin Champagny on 50% from the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. Gave you a steal and a block and a 3 to go along with it. He's someone you kind of more stashing. I think that's more so tied to Chris Middleton more than anything. And, of course, that should be more for Bilal Coulibaly, who had 8 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks. That's what you want from Coulibaly. You don't got to shoot a lot, bro. That's not what we want you for. Just do all the other stuff. Just do it. And this is what you want his lines to look like. 50% from the field, 2-2 from the free throw line. I'll take that any day. But maybe that might be more time for Jameer Watkins. You might see a little bit more Will Riley. Oh, man. And even Malachi Brown got 14 minutes here. We'll just keep an eye on Trey. We don't want to see the youngins get hurt. And hopefully it will not be that bad as far as the injury goes. By the way, he was a plus 10 in his 11 minutes. You're hoping. Who was this guy? Good stuff in the Wizards, man. I know the future's bright. It's rough right now, but, man, we'll talk about a team later today that just stay with the process and look how they're hooping. Next game of the day, the Miami Heat, the Chicago Bulls, man. I don't know. Random, I'm a Steelers fan, and this feels like the Steelers of the NBA. They're just like, you're stuck in limbo. You guys never get better. You're stuck in the plan every year. And you guys are like, oh, yeah, we have these pieces we can trade for or trade, and you just make the worst trades possible. It's rough. Miami went to 116, 113. We'll go ahead and check on the Bulls first. No Josh Giddey today. He did not play because of injury. And pains me to say, hurts, guys. Just bear with me. Jalen Smith hurt his calf. We can't have nice things. He finished with 11 and 5, 4-7 from the field, 1 triple, 2-2 from the free throw line. In his 15 minutes, I don't know how bad it is. If you can hold, yeah, but dude. The thing is, like, he was getting minutes and they liked the double big. He was more of a defensive guy. He was in good favor. It just doesn't work out for him. He just gets injured. It was the concussion beforehand. He starts getting in the groove again. Now it's his calf. If it's bad, I don't think you need to hold him. You got to start thinking like, oh, we got trade deadline. I need to hold people for the trade deadline. Like if it's bad, meaning like he's out like 4 to 6 weeks. That's what I'm talking about. Like if it's like a week or two and you have the means to hold, I think I would. Although I don't know if Vucevic gets moved. He might not. But anyway, more so, it sucks right now. If you don't have the means to hold, it's probably a good idea to drop him. If you can, do it. It just sucks to see someone who's a very good per game producer. And with the trade deadline coming up, and we can need some spicy moves that we might need to use for them. You got to be more forward thinking as we head towards the playoffs. We'll talk about the rest of these guys. Nikola Vucevic, 15 and 10, 3 assists, 1 triple, 33% from the field, 2 and 2 from the free throw line. He's just doing his thing, man. I don't know. It's always hard because you're like, everyone's like, oh my God, Vuce is so good. And I'm like, man, he's like just kind of falling in the stats, but like, dude's like, okay. And then he's like somehow top 30, man. Top 40, top 30, just sits there. Crazy. Nice solid game from Buzelis. I love this. 16, 9, and 4. Still in the block, 2 triples, 40% from the field, 2 or 3 from the free throw line. That's good. Kobe White, man, he salvaged bad because it was like a really bad shooting night. And it still was, by the way. He shot 2 of 11. He finished with 14, 4, and 8, 2 steals, 2 triples, 80% from the free throw line. The free throws are just like kind of disappointing because this guy's used like 85 to like 88%er. And dude's sitting at like barely 80. This has been a rough season with that calf injury, man. It was the red flag at the beginning of the season that we should have paid attention to. Aldasumu is going to have more to do. He was the one that moved into the lineup with Jalen Smith stepped out. The thing is, of course, Josh Giddey comes back, but Aldasumu, I mean, dude, that's what happens. Aldasumu just falls into a role, and then he's just eating. 23, 7, and 5, 1 triple, 50 from the field, 6 to 6 from the free throw line. Yeah, man, on rosters. Good game from Kevin Huerter, dude. He had like 2 crazy crappy stinkers, but you hold because they have 5 games. 15, 10, and 3, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 4 threes, 41% from the field. He took 12 shots, and 1 or 2 from the free throw line. Thank you, Kevin Herter. Played 32 minutes. He's going to have more to do. They're just injury riddled, man. Trey Jones is out. Josh Giddey will be back. But those guys should be able to get minutes. Of course, IU over Kevin Herter if they're just still magically on your waiver wire. And lastly, Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry got some extra minutes here. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal in his 15 minutes. That's just deep league stuff, though. We'll go ahead and check on the Miami Heat. It's I guess this is better for Kello Ware. 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 3 triples, 4-6 on the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line in his 12 minutes. That's really good for 12 minutes. He did all that in 12 minutes. That's a beautiful line. But it's 12 minutes. And he's not even getting all the backup minutes for Bam. Bam only got 34, so there's still 2 minutes not accounted for. It's hard to hold. It's like I said, you got a top 40 guy that you're just sitting on. It's like your magic trump card that you have right in your back pocket, but you can't even use it. Can't even use it. If you can hold still, yes, this is why you hold. But I totally understand if you need to move on. Speaking of Bam, he had 20 and 12, 2 assists, 2 triples, 37% from the field. Not his best shooting night on 19 shots, and 4-4 from the free throw line. He's still rolling, though. He's playing better now that he's the center. Andrew Wiggins had 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal, 1 triple, 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Not his best night. But he's been good. You know, he's like a top 70 guy, just kind of just cruising along. Pelle Larson loved this game. 15, 6, and 3, 2 steals, 1 triple, 50 from the field, 6, 7 from the free throw line. I think he should be rostered until we at least see Tyler Hero back. And then you can kind of move on from him. Yakuchonis, I think that is directly tied to Davion Mitchell, by the way. Had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. He took 1 shot. That's it. The youngin got 1 shot in his 13 minutes, and he missed it. That sucks. More so deeper league guy, dynasty guy, of course. Norman Powell had 21 points, assists, 2 steals, 2 triples, 44 from the field, and 5 or 6 from the free throw line. He just scores. You get a steal here and there and some triples. Very limited fantasy game, and if he's not hot, it looks like crap. Good plays off the bench here, though. Look at this from Jaime Jaquez. 19, 10, and 6 with 3 steals, 1 triple, 8 out of 13 from the field, big shooting percentages, and 2 from the free throw line. That's a good game. Same thing. We'll reassess where Hero gets back. I think you might be able to hold Jaime Jaquez, but the others, maybe not. Drew Smith is still doing a lot. Drew Smith is getting more minutes than Kello Ware, by the way. 11, 5 and 5, 3 steals, 2 triples. Love that. 4 out of 8 from the field, 1 on 1 from the free throw line. Definitely in deeper leagues, he should be rostered, but man, he's kind of doing enough to be streamed right now on 12-team leagues if you kind of want to take a shot there. You had 8 points and 4 rebounds from Nikola Jovic, and I think you don't got to worry about that one. Good stuff from these guys all around. The Bulls, I mean, honestly, the Heat, they're in that purgatory too. They just sit in the play-in, and they just all meet at the table once a year, shake hands, play a game of cards, and go to Cancun. That's their usual routine. Next game of the day, the Houston Rockets get it done over the Atlanta Hawks, 104-86. No JJ. Jalen Johnson had to sit this one out for a calf injury. Thank God. Like they're like being cautious because everyone's got a calf injury and it's scary. Jesus Christ. Go ahead and check on the Hawks without JJ. They had Christian Coloco moving to the starting lineup and Vic Krejci moving to the starting lineup because there's no Onyeka Okongwu. By the way, I don't know if you saw the video. Dude got cracked pretty hard, man. Jaylen Brown like really elbowed him. Teeth are gone. So he will be in the dental process for the next couple of days. He's day to day. I think they said at least 2 games. He should be back soon. It's not like a calf injury or anything. He's just got to get his teeth done, man. Crazy. We'll go ahead and check on Coloco, who had 6.7 rebounds, 2 assists, still in the block. And on 43%, he took 7 shots. Someone you might want to stream if you need some well-rounded big man stats, but if not, more so deeper leagues, and that's fine. Vic Krejci had 9, 4, and 1 with 2 steals and 1 triple on 57% shooting in his 27 minutes. Still not doing enough. I think he's a really good shooter, but I think he's still deeper leagues. Corey Kispert, whoa. What is this? 17 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, still in the block, 2 triples. What? 7 to 13 from the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. I don't care, but that's cool. That's good to see. Crazy bad shooting night for Dyson Daniels. 4 points, but did give you everything else. 6 rebounds, 7 dimes, 3 steals. Take it. He just shot 16%, and that's rough. Nickeil Alexander-Walker only gave you 20. You probably want a little bit more from him on a day like this. 20 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 triples, 6-17 from the field, 5-5 from the free throw line. He'll be better than that. Do not worry. And you had another 23 from CJ McCollum with 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 triples, 47 from the field. That's pretty solid. He is now playing a lot better. Now he's kind of found his groove. And of course, they needed to, on a day like this, they did need him to do a little more. And he got 19 shots, which makes sense. Sorry about that, guys. We'll go ahead and check on the bench. You had 5 points and 7 rebounds from good old Asa Newell, who is more of a dynasty guy or really deep leagues if you need that. And 2 points and 3 rebounds from Mohamed Gay. We thought he might be able to do a little bit more with JJ out, but no dice. No dice. We'll go ahead and check on the Houston Rockets. We had no Tyrese in here, but everyone else played. Even Sengun, he played through injury. Sengun shot like crap, but he gave you 9, 13, and 4 with 3 blocks. So, yeah, giveth and taketh, balance. Kevin Durant, yeah, man. Told you guys. I love it. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, one day he's just going to have to be Kevin Durant for this team, and it's here. 31 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 triples, 55% on 22 shots, and 4-4 from the free throw line. I don't know what else you want. It's Kevin Durant. Jabari Smith Jr., nice game from him. Whoa, wait, what is this? 14, 8, and 3, 3 steals, 5 blocks from Jabari Smith Jr.? What? 2 triples, 5 of 12 from the field, 2 from the free throw line? What is that? Whoa, I didn't. I don't even know what to say. Wow. Okay, that's impressive. Josh Okogie had a nice random double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds with the block, 3 triples, 50% from the field, 1 and 2 from the free throw line. I'm thinking anything you got to run out and grab, but that's cool. Had a weird off night for Amon Thompson, who actually had been balling up to this point. 9.7 rebounds, 5 dimes, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Love that. Big defensive stats. 44 from the field, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. And I've been like praising this guy because I'm like, dude, look at his free throw shooting. And he just said, nah, I'm still a little cooked. Clint Capella, he's got all the backup minutes now, mostly for the center position because Sengun is there, but no Steven Adams. He's out for the rest of the year. 10.7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. That's good old Capella. 100% on both percentages, achieve perfection. Yeah, deeper leagues or maybe even like a 14-team league, he might become viable. Maybe not doing all that, but he could do a little bit more in a lower minute center role. Reed Shepard had 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, 3 triples. He played 25 minutes. You'd expect him to do at least a little bit more. He got 14 shots, though. He just made 5 of them with Tari Eason out, which was to be expected. And that's about it. Yeah, 4 points from Aaron Holiday. Good stuff for these guys. They are still doing pretty solid in the West. They still need a point guard, though. Dude, I heard this game was cinema. Pure cinema. Pure hoops. Pure hoops. And I'm so sad that I missed this. The Charlotte Hornets win 123-121 over the Dallas Mavericks. I heard it was absurd. Oh, my God. I'm so sad when I miss good games like this. We're just going to start with the man. You already know who I'm going to talk about. Cooper Flagg is going to be maybe one of the best NBA players to ever touch a basketball. He just broke the rookie record for the most points under a player under 20. 49 points. Was one shy of getting a 50 ball at the age of 19. 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 3 triples, 20 of 29 from the field, and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. To be fair, he was a buy low. He was in the most absurd slump. Couldn't shoot free throws, was not scoring well, bad shooting percentages, wasn't really getting everything else. He's back. He's a baller, man. The future is bright in the NBA. We'll talk about the rest of these guys. Max Christie had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 block, 1 triple, 6-15 from the field. Cool from him. Daniel Gafford had 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists with the block. This is not the Daniel Gafford that we used to know. If you grab him, don't think like, I'm about to get like that random 12-7 with 2 blocks. You're not getting that. He went to the locker room again because, he is the locker room. I don't even know. He's the spokesperson of all locker rooms in the NBA because he's always there. Unfortunately, return played. It's just not the same. So you probably could be okay not having Daniel Gafford on your roster. PJ Washington, good game from him. Good bounce back. Not his best shooting night, but he did give you 14, 9, and 3. Is still in 2 blocks. I'll take that with a triple. And he hit his free throws. That's the biggest thing. Dude sucks at free throws. Random nice field line from Caleb Martin. 6 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, still 2 blocks. No Najee Marshall in this one, so he took all the opportunity here. 2 triples, 2 of 6 from the field. Technically, though, PJ Washington moving the starting lineup for Najee Marshall because they had him coming off the bench. Although PJ's probably going to start. Like I don't know what they're doing over there. But that's a pretty solid game from Caleb Martin if you stream them today. We'll go ahead and check on a couple bench guys. You had a 15, 1 and 6 with 2 steals from Brandon Williams. Good 60% from the field, 3 or 3 from the free throw line. Can't count on that, but if you want to roster a 12-team leagues, I think that's okay. Klay Thompson had 16, 3 and 1 with a steal and 4 triples on 40% from the field. Solid game from him. Think though Klay's more of a deeper league guy, and that's pretty much it for the Mavericks. And the other guy, big performance. By the way, that was big performance 2 of the night. Good old Cooper Flag. Big performance 3 of the night. Man, who would have thought Conkin would have been like this? 34 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 8 triples? Dude. Unconscious. He'll probably be, I'm just going to call it now, one of the best 3-point shooters to ever touch a basketball. I think we're seeing the beginning of another trend, another maniac. 10 to 16 from the field, 6-6 on the free throw line. This massive game. They were going back and forth. I heard they were going hoop for hoop. I got to go watch the highlights after this. I just got to see it for myself. We'll talk about the rest of these guys. Nice, strong line from Miles Bridges. 17, 8 and 8. 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 triple. 7 to 17 from the field, 2-2 for the free throw line. Cool. I love that. That's good. Musa Diabate still got the center position on lock. 32 minutes. That means you don't need to be rostering Kalkbrenner. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 56% from the field. Love that. Brandon Miller, he played less minutes because of foul trouble. He was doing a little too much, but he still gave you 23, 6 and 2 with the block, 3 triples, 7 to 13 from the field, 6 on the free throw line. Dude, Brandon Miller is super good. And I don't think people thought it was going to be like this. People were ready to write him off at the beginning of the season because of that shoulder dislocation, subselection. I think I probably butchered that. To be specific, because it was a partial dislocation. Yeah, where are they at now? He's a baller, man. By the way, he's like a top 20 player over the last like 2-3 weeks. If you held or you ball low, you deserve this. LaMelo Ball. He's playing basketball. Do I have so much to talk about this Charlotte Hornets team? We'll talk about it at the end. 22, 3 and 9, 6 triples, banger game, 8 of 17 from the field. That's a strong performance too. Oh my God. And nobody else did anything on the bench. It was just those guys because they were locked in. Oh, you got 8 points, a steal in the block, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 triples from Colin Sexton. More deeper league stuff. Just so you guys know, this team has one of the highest plus minus in NBA history within a month ever. It's like up there with like the 2010, 2011 Heat. And there was another team that had 1 NBA championship. Yes, the Charlotte Hornets. If you have League Pass or you're just a good basketball enjoyer, you got to start paying attention to the Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball is a winning basketball player. He just needed to be healthy. Brandon Miller can play ball. Conkin was just what they needed. Miles Bridges is probably going to stay at the deadline. I'm going to be honest. It's so beautiful to see. This team is really good. Really, really good. We'll go ahead and check on these last 3 games of the day. But first, if you are watching on the Fantasy NBA Today feed with Doc and Brew, and you love what you're seeing over here at the Box Score Breakdown team, me and William is Bill. Shout out to the homie. Make sure you follow him on Twitter. Please like, subscribe, follow wherever it is, YouTube, Twitter, Apple, Spotify, some random place that I don't know. I still haven't been told if there's anything else, by the way. But if you do see us anywhere, make sure you like and subscribe if you want all the action right after the games. Monday through Friday, we bring you all the trends, all the big performances, all the drops, injuries, all of that, so you can be up to notch on all of your fantasy news. And hopefully we're helping you win your leagues. That's what I want to do the most. All righty, guys. 3 games ago in this day. Oh, man, it was the Michael Porter. Oh, this is big performance number. What is that? Dude, I don't know. We count LaMelo Ball. We'll say 4 or 5. Yeah, man, revenge game. But they didn't get the dub. But it was a big revenge game in this one. Denver Nuggets winning 107-103 over the Brooklyn Nets. And we'll just go ahead and talk about it. Michael Porter Jr., dude, who? Yo, 38, 10, 3, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 7 triples. 13 to 28 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, bro. Man, this is a beautiful day for basketball. This is a beautiful day. Nick Claxton had 10 points, 8 rebounds, 7 dimes, 1 block, 4-7 from the field, 2-2 from the free throw line. I worry about what happens at the deadline. I don't know, man. It's been crickets. Like I want Michael Porter Jr. to get moved. I don't think Nick Claxton is going to get moved. But I want them to go to teams where they can play and finish out their seasons, because there's no way you think Michael Porter Jr. is going to play late March in April. There's no way. There's no way. But hopefully, man, they're ballers, man. You'd love to see that. You had Danny Wolf in the starting lineup. He had 7, 4, and 3 with the block. We're paying attention. We're just keeping an eye on him when deeper to the season hits. We absolutely are. 12 and 6 from Terrence Mann with 2 triples on rough shooting, but he did it 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Cool, whatever. And Noah Traore, keeping an eye on him. There was no Jaeger Yeoman. He got rested, and so did Cam Thomas, but we don't care about Cam Thomas because he shouldn't be on your roster in 12-team leagues. 9 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, block, and 4 of 7 from the field, 1 or 2 from the free throw line for Traore. I think he gets some time down the stretch. And lastly, you had 7 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 steals from good old Day'Ron Sharpe. And brother, we just wish you could just have a bigger role. That's all. We'll go ahead and check on the Denver Nuggets, see what happened over here. There's the Jamal Murray we know and love. By the way, I didn't even get to tell you guys, Aaron Gordon out for what, 4 to 6 weeks? Calf again? No, hamstring. I apologize. I mean, if you want to drop him, sure. I mean, if you can't hold, I totally understand. It's annoying, man. These guys keep pinging the same injury, and it's like, why? Why do I have to deal with it? Jamal Murray, though, 27, 4 and 6, 2 steals, 2 triples, 56 from the field, 7-7 from the free throw line. Welcome back. Good to see you. Peyton Watson, dude, the run for him is wide open. Not his best, but this is still solid. 19, 2 and 3 with 2 blocks, 2 triples, 7 to 15 from the field, 3 or 6 on the free throw line. He's solidified to just get big minutes rest of the season. He's better than Christian Brown. Dude, Gordon, is going to be limited all the way up until the playoffs. Let's be real. And Jokic is coming back. Yeah, sure, Jokic is going to do everything. It's Jokic. But they're going to need Peyton Watson to win games. They are. Tim Hardaway, wow, look at it. Dude, this is a big performance. Tim Hardaway, is this big performance 6? 25, 8, and 3, a steal, 7 triples, 9 to 15 from the field. Are we grabbing Tim Hardaway? Oh, man, he's not going to shoot like that, but oh, wow. Maybe you might want to grab it. That's kind of crazy. Interesting. Jonas Valanciunas only had 24 minutes in this one. Maybe he had some early foul trouble. I do see 3 fouls there. Don't know when they happened. 12, 9, and 3 with the steal. He just shot bad. 4-11 from the field, but he made all his free throws. 4-4 from the free throw line. Bruce Brown had 12, 3 and 3 with the triple on the good percentages from the field, but 1 or 3 from the free throw line. Yeah, I think he's still deep with leagues, though, man. I would love to see him do more, but I don't think we're going to get it this season. Either way, good stuff from them. Good dub. They stopped the rampage of Michael Porter Jr. Just showing you let me go, but I'm actually like that. I'm just not a podcaster. Last 2 games of the day. Whoa, upset. 114-96. The Phoenix Sun win it over the Detroit Pistons. And guys, this is another big performance. You see it on the screen if you're looking, but Jesus Christ. We'll go ahead and check on what happened over here on the Pistons side of thing. Jalen Duren, there's Jalen. This is what you want to see. This is absurd efficiency, by the way. 23, 13, and 4 with the block. 10 of 11, bro. You just didn't want to miss. 3-3 from the free throw line. It's crazy. I'm going against him in one league, and I just stared at my phone and closed the app. Katie Cunningham, 26, 3 and 7 with 3 steals, 2 triples. Not his best shooting night. 8 of 22. Ooh. But 8 of 10 at the free throw line. He's just kind of sitting in that second round range. Of course, if you know you're punting free throw, he moves up to the first round. A little frustrating with his shooting percentages, though. You want him to be a little bit more accurate. We'll go ahead and check on the rest of these guys. You had 13, 5, and 1 with the steal from Tobias Harris with 3 triples. Solid. He's not bag, but I think he's going to have maybe a solid run if you want to roster him as a backing guy. Asar Thompson at 6, 4, and 6. This 50% from the field. 25 minutes, the minutes are low, and that's what kind of sucks about it. And you usually get steals and maybe some blocks out of him, so I think he's okay to still roster in 12-team leagues. It's okay. He's been playing really good up to this point. He had 11 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal from good old Isaiah Stewart. 4 or 5 from the field, 3 or 5 from the free throw line. Solid, more back end guy. If you want to roster, I totally understand, but I think he's more 14-team dude. And 9 points with a triple from Duncan Robinson, who actually shot bad, so he maybe could have gave us a little more. Off the bench, Jay Nevy has 7 minutes. I hope you're not rostering him. And Dennis Jenkins had 5 points and 5 rebounds, who's a deeper league play at best. We'll go ahead and check on the Phoenix Suns. Yeah, dude. What is this, Dylan Brooks? 40 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 triples. What? Where did this come from? This is a career high, by the way. Career high. 13 to 22 from the field, big 59%, and 10 to 12 from the free throw line. Wow. Maybe he heard me like talk about him, like, all you do is score. And he was like, yeah, watch this. That's crazy, man. Kudos to him. Royce O'Neal had 10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal with 2 triples on 50% from the field. Solid, still worth rostering for now. May change in the future. Only 6 points, 5 rebounds, and a block from good old Mark Williams. You want to do more, but honestly, he's probably got cooked by that front court, man. That front court's like hard to deal with. Like if you see your center going up against the Detroit Pistons and you don't got somebody like Jokic or Wemby or something, might be a bad night. Grayson Allen, nice 24, 3 and 5 with the block, 4 triples. Not his best shooting night, 5 of 14, but 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Ooh, thank you, Grayson Allen, the free throw merchant. You had 16 points from Colin Gillespie, 5 triples, love that. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal to go along with it. 42% from the field, 1-on-1 from the free throw line. 25 minutes is a little annoying. Like, dude, what? Why is he not playing more? Didn't get a chance to watch that one. I might have to look into that more in the future. But he does need to be rostered in 12-team leagues. And you had 6 points and 9 rebounds for Oso Ighodaro, who kind of gets that weird minutes with Mark Williams sometimes. Very annoying, but that's what they do. They need to manage that man, and he's healthy, and that's what's the biggest thing. And lastly, 6 points and 2 steals from good old Jabari Broyea, who is a deeper league play. Last game of the day, guys. Ooh, slight barbecue chicken? Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Let me not do them like that. The Minnesota Timberwolves win it over the OKC Thunder 123-111. We forget that the Timberwolves are still like in the infirmary right now. We'll go ahead and check on them. Big game from Shea. Another big performance. 36 and 8, a steal, 1 triple, 67% from the field on 18 shots, and 5-5 from the free throw line. It's good old consistency. Chet Holmgren, 15, 5 and 2, 1 steal, 3 blocks. I love that. 1 triple, 6 to 10 from the free throw line. From the field, and 2 from the free throw line. Good game from him. And Jalen Williams still in the starting lineup. He only had 5 points and 4 rebounds. You can roster him. I think he's more deeper league though. 10, 4 and 5 with 2 steals and 2 triples from good old Aaron Wiggins. I think he's doing a little bit more, so he might be more 12-teamer right now. Casey Wallace returned. I like this. 13 points and a steal. At least he scored more. 5-11 from the field, 2-2 from the free throw line, added a triple. Steal specialist with a little extra benefits right now. That's about the best you're going to get. Isaiah Joe had 6 points, 3 steals, and a block with 2 triples on 2 of 7 shooting in his 25 minutes. More so a 3-point streamer, and you just kind of got lucky if you got steals and blocks like that out of him. Isaiah Hartenstein returned. Bro, welcome back. Did not start, had 18 minutes. I mean, hopefully his calf doesn't explode, man. Please. 11, 5 and 2 in his 18 minutes. 3 of 6 from the field, 5 of 6 in the free throw line. Slow ramp up. You're just happy to have him back. Last team of the day, guys. We're almost out of here. Ant-Man Cook, 26, 5 and 5, 2 steals, a block, 4 triples, 9 to 17 from the field, 4 5 from the free throw line. He is a first rounder. So happy. He reminds me of how Jason Tatum is. He does everything very well, but nothing like super like amazing that shoots him up the board like the rest of these elite guys, like a Shea or a Jokic or anything like that. But he's number 12. He's still sitting there at number 12. That's dope. Good old Rudy Gobert. 14, 11, and 3 with the steal. Just doing the old man things. Gives you good field goal, craps on your free throw. Thanks, Rudy. You had 13, 5 and 5 with 4 steals and a block from Julius Randle. Okay, he played defense, or maybe he was just gambling. 2 triples go along with it. 5 of 14 from the field, 1-1 from the free throw line. Strong, super strong efficiency night from Jaden McDaniels. We've been waiting on one of these, though. 21, 4 and 4 with 2 blocks. 5 triples. He made every triple. Ooh, that cool-off's going to be crazy. It's going to happen. Just got to let it happen. You got a nice full line from Dante DiVincenzo. 11, 5 and 5, 2 steals on the block, 3 triples, 4 13 from the field. Not his best shooting night, but he's chugging along, bro. Like I said, he's in the top 80. Just let it happen. And Naz Reid, this is the most straightforward fantasy team, I swear, like ever. 18, 7 and 2, 1 block, 4 triples, 60% from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He's also like top 80. Just let it happen. Bones Highland had 9 points, 2 steals, 4 rebounds, 3 triples. Nice. Didn't shoot his best, 3 of 9 from the field. More deeper league guy there. We saw Yohan Berger get a lot of minutes last time. He only got 3 here, nothing there. And Jalen Clark had 7 points and 3 rebounds with a block in his 14 minutes. Guys, it has been an absolute blast as always. Crazy performances. I got so many highlights to watch. I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of basketball today. Otherwise, I'd probably give you a little bit more in-game knowledge of what happened. But until next time, make sure you guys are taking care of yourself. I know the world is super crazy right now. Just take a chance, breathe, lean into your passions. Whatever makes you happy, make sure you do that. Thank you for watching another episode of Box Score Breakdown. Once again, I'm your host, Tim Woodson, presented by good old FanDuel. I will see you guys tomorrow to wrap up the week. We'll answer some questions if there are any. And keep on winning those fantasy matchups. I'll see you very soon. Cheers.